is almost to make it icing on the cake, polish it up, make it look more engaging and social. So we're socializing a very developer heavy product. That's going to be very impactful.
And when we recirculate the money like that, and we have the content, marketing the AI dev projects, then we have a what's it called? Then we naturally have it all in one Stacks AI Guild messaging group. You know what I mean? Because everybody is interconnected.
Yeah. No, I like you're thinking about these things. I think this is what the coordinators or the leaders do. So it's good. I'm like, I just like that you're thinking about that. You're owning a part of it, which is great.
Yeah, because I mean, I wouldn't be where I'm at if it wasn't for the AI Guild.
But
So
sorry, you wouldn't what?
be where I'm
You
at.
wouldn't what?
I wouldn't know
Can
what
you
I
repeat
know.
that?
I wouldn't know what I know, and I wouldn't be where I'm at without the AI Guild.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, we literally onboard a few people like you. Like DeFi Dictator, I don't know why he's down there. He should be up here. Yeah, we want DeFi Dictator to grow. We saw his growth. There are more steps that we can help him grow if he's interested in learning. We got the people. I don't have those skills. I'm just gathering the people that have skills to teach other people. That's what I'm good at, I guess. But yeah, no, you are a prime example, and that's what we need to do. But we need to take you from just making pretty website that the buttons don't work to buttons work to smart contracts. You know.
Yeah.
What's up, guys?
What up?
Now you're speaking my language. I love writing smart contracts.
Yeah, we're the Stacks AI Guild. We're trying to we're well, actually, Blockface has kind of built a proof of concept already, but a MCP for the Stacks Clarity contracts.
Nice. Are those on ETH?
No, no,
No.
they're on Stacks. Stacks is a layer
Oh, I
two,
see.
finalizes on Bitcoin, and so they have a smart contract language called Clarity, and we have a lot of developer tools, but we've been doing a lot of vibe coding in the AI Guild, and like content generation, and we've successfully started, vibe coding front end and stuff. But now we're focusing on trying to be able to vibe code smart contracts, and we've hit like critical issues with the AI co-pilots being able to actually develop coherent clarity smart contracts without hallucinating. And so we recognize, or and Rocky recognized over on Aptos, they have an MCP server that makes it very easy to go like, from nothing to an app using their MCP. And so we don't have one over here on Stacks, and so we're proposing that as a tool that would really spearhead the next onboarding of developers.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, because probably the LLMs are not trained on that particular language.
Correct.
So they're kind of like winging it. So if you can give them more few shot examples as they go, it'll probably do a lot better. I'm mostly on Solana, so that's Rust code. So that is one of the ones that it does, but obviously it's not knowledgeable about the intricacies of smart contracts.
Hmm.
They have to, you got to make sure they don't have flaws. They don't have security flaws. And the LLM can help with that some, but it's not far from comprehensive.
the lowest Pizza Ninja membership thing on Magic Eden is like 2,000. So imagine what a Stacks AI Guild membership NFT would be. The floor would be if it gave you access to MCP, and other AI developer tools.
Was that how you guys are doing it, where it's like these tokens get you access and things like that?
That's what we're thinking. We're we're really just Stacks recently passed a Stacks improvement protocol that authorized them to mint and issue like 440 million stacks for grants. And so we've already seen a lot of people in our ecosystem and people within our AI guild get funding for their projects. And so we're just trying to create more utility around what it means to be a part of the guild.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, Hero, who do you think? Because didn't Boozy design all the Pizza Ninjas?
What? Yes, Boozy did. Yes.
So, who do you think is the best, person in the guild to commission to make the guild PFPs?
I would say 300 or Nos. I think they're both really good. Um, but yeah, but I think we should think about it more carefully in terms of what effort we focus on for the next 2 months. We have 2 months. Do we really want to do this in the next 2 months, or is it after 2 months? Because I really think we need to have focuses. We don't want to do everything and be everything, um, because we don't have unlimited resource. So, what are what are the top priority that you can think of? Because we are creating this character for fundraising, essentially, right?
No, I think it would be more for identity and brand, brand development. Because
Oh,
as
so what you're saying is that AI Guild has a mascot, have a character, have a theme. Is that what you're saying? Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah, I mean, I like Pizza Ninja's model where they're all, have the background that binds them, and then their individual character is kind of, I don't know exactly how it works, but they're kind of like, inspired by them or something, right?
Okay, and you're thinking, for example, okay, I think I'm getting you. So it's
So
not.
as the AI guild is, putting shit out there, people when people see what's got put out and they see the PFP, they're like, they know that's the AI guild, and it starts to
Okay.
build our reputation. And then when we do have like a bunch of utility that warrants like value, right? And we can start to issue membership to the public at like a market value price, and then and
So
then
so
yeah.
this is just off the top of my head. Strategically, because we are a white label company, we want to do marketing for everybody.
Uh-huh.
Um, I'm not sure it's as important. We are not a collection, because the whole point of Pizza Ninja is they are an NFT company, an IP company. All they do is that they're not really doing work for other people. So all their sole focus is their collection. They want that collection to be everywhere as possible.
Yeah, I
We
think
are
that's better.
we are more like an agency of marketing agency, for AI visual side anyway. We are an AI agency that has marketing departments. But for example, the Bitflow of the world can come to us, commission work with us. We work with them behind the background. They they will be pushing out tweets from their account. We don't need to we don't need to have our own PFP to be recognized as a AI guild. But in the industry, they all know because they all come to us. And that's why if we were laying out the arguments, this is my argument for not really needing that. Maybe just yet. I don't know in the future, but
Yeah, well, I mean, I think it's like an identity thing and like an on-chain thing. Having it in your wallet, also that you're a member of the guild. Like, I think it's just something good to get out of the way early. But I hear what you're saying.
I'm not saying against. I'm trying to find the
Reason?
your points too. Obviously, I want to think what's the best of your point, and I want to also try to see whether your point makes more sense than my point.
Because what if when you go to the AI Guild web page, right? You sign in with your wallet, and if you have the AI Guild membership in your wallet, you get access to like a dashboard that shows like all of your the bounties you've done or the work that you've done or like the current work that you're working on.
But we can airdrop them that membership anyway. It doesn't have to be that. It doesn't have to be identified by a design collection that they mint for free. We can give them a badge saying this is your official. We give them an official membership card, so to speak.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be coming from the PFP, and I would assume this is actually coming from real life challenges that I don't think it's equivalent. So every past earlier SIP, I don't know if you remember, I tried to get people to change their PFP to have a banner that says voted. And it was a little bit challenging because everybody associate their own PFP. Like for GPSC, they're not gonna. GPSC has his own collection too. He's not gonna exactly change his PFP just because he's part of the guild and he's passionate about the guild. He's got his own project. For example, Rue, Jack, he can be in the guild, but he's not gonna change his PFP. Just many people have many other things in parallel. I think it will be really, really hard to ask all the guild members to put on their PFP. In theory, in the idealistic world, yes, but in the real world, everybody has so many different NFT they're passionate at, without even having gone to say that they have their own project. And this is where the challenges comes, like on the ground. Okay, we want everybody put on their PFP, but is everybody gonna give up their favorite Leo cat NFT just for us, even though they are a member? I'm not too sure about that, and I've seen that playing out in real life, and that's why, yeah.
Hey guys, I'm done now. Can you take a look at the?
Have you made the MCP yet? We're waiting for you.
No, better. This is 10 times more important than the MCP. It's we're making a digital clone of Mitchell.
Have you done a smart wallet yet, Blockface?
Oh, better. So take a look at the YouTube at the top. It's streaming my screen.
Okay. Blockface.btc vibe codes. There's that. Okay. What? Yo.
Keep watching.
So you vibe coded a feedback dashboard. there's Davik. We got Captain Davik in the house.
We now have enough information to clone the Treasury Committee.
I love that. That's so funny.
Right? That's all his feedback. Look at all this feedback. You tell me we can't clone him based on this? Come on.
So, Blockface, you were saying and Fred was saying about MCP.
Yeah, you know me. I mean, I'd love to hear from Davik, because if Davik says it's a bad idea, then fuck MCP. Does that make sense? We can solve this very quickly.
Yeah, I don't know. I think he likes your live stream. This looks good. Yeah, this is great. You're right. This is better.
So one sec, I'll say hi.
What are you guys talking about?
You're not watching the live stream?
No, because I'm on the space, and if I watch, it's like over. It takes over.
Oh, you're on your phone?
Yeah, I'm on phone.
Alright, final step. Now write the fixed mortem where we unfucked the React nonsense. Yeah, this failed before. Used React and Tailwind and all this bullshit. I'm like, fuck that. So I created a fuckreact.md. We've created a system so complex that displaying a simple dashboard requires a PhD in configuration management. Fucking exactly. Sometimes the old ways are the best ways. After the React disaster documented in fuckedreact.md, we needed a working SIP31 grants dashboard that actually, fucking worked. The goal remained the same, display GitHub issues, blah, blah, blah. So, write a system prompt for an AI that embodies the opinions and diction and phrases and questions, etc. He's the head of the Treasury Committee, essentially, whatever. So this system prompt must be completely exhaustive. The user will be Stacks community ecosystem players who want to apply for millions in funding, but this Quavis clone is skeptical as a motherfucker. Alright, done. So now we have the clone.